Well, you could almost put this scene on a postcard. Sun shining brightly at Anfield, absolutely perfect. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It is Liverpool facing Manchester City.
Thanks, Derek. Well, it was far from the ideal start on match day one, but a chance at redemption now.
De Bruyne! In it goes! An early goal! No wonder they're celebrating!
Well, here it is again. And as you can see, it's a simple finish in the end. The keeper is so exposed, though. What can he do about that?
Well, as Liverpool get the ball moving again, how will they react? Alexander-Arnold. Harvey Elliott. On to Konate. Elliott. Regained possession. Bernardo Silva distributing intelligently. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Put in by De Bruyne. Oh, sensational effort!
Well, the audacity to attempt that. It nearly paid off. It would have been a spectacular goal.
Virgil van Dijk. Andrew Robertson. And a timely intervention. Could be in here. Well, getting boot on ball, but that's disappointing.
Well, there was lots of power in it, but he just couldn't control the shot. That's a very poor finish.
Hold on! And in range. Oh, that is a super save!
Well, he had to finish that, but credit to the goalkeeper. That's a brilliant stop.
Still could be dangerous. Oh, tremendous reflex action there from the keeper.
Well, he didn't have long to react.
Oh, yes! It's... It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment. Well, the ball back with City here. De Bruyne threading it through. But in... Good evening. This is, without question, one of the true cathedrals of football. Anfield, the venue tonight. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It is Liverpool facing Manchester City.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
A Liverpool free kick coming up. Andrew Robertson. Van Dijk with it. Determined defending. And this is how Liverpool will line up. Alisson begins in goal. Andrew Robertson starts with Joe Gomez in the fullback positions. And so many different ways to configure an attack. In this case, it'll be two men up front. Introducing the starting players for Manchester City. Ederson between the posts. Rodri plays with Kevin De Bruyne in the centre of the pitch. And handed the task of playing up front is Erling Haaland. Well, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position. Very much run-of-the-mill as saves go. Well, it's always a great thrill to watch Erling Haaland in action. He can be absolutely unstoppable, and we should expect that he'll have a prominent role to play in this one, Stuart.
Well, we know he's a good all-round player, but his strength is when balls are rolled into him. He can hold up the play, he can roll defenders, he can get away from them, and that's key to the way his team want to play. When they get the ball...
Oh, hang on, Stuart. Big chance here. Not out of the woods yet. One terrific save after another. Well, they have the ball once more. Free kick awarded to Liverpool. Konate. Joe Gomez. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Good-looking ball. There could be a chance now. And the keeper more than equal to the task. Kevin De Bruyne with the corner. And there it is! The breakthrough! That will do nicely!
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. But you have to question the defending here. They don't attack the ball when it comes in. They don't react quickly enough to close the scorer down. It's really poor defending.
Andrew Robertson. And Diaz has it. It's a good Liverpool move in the making. And he's through here. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. Kevin De Bruyne couldn't keep the ball. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. City couldn't keep it. And he might be through here. Oh, there it is! A back-and-forth sort of match. Now they're level again. The lead lasted merely minutes. So underway again here on the back of that leveller. Silva. Doku. City finding space on the flank. Now just the tackle that was needed. Well, he's certainly not alone. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. Wasn't a great piece of passing. Nice weight on the pass. Now the task is to remain focused. And tried to drive it home, but couldn't do so.
Well, he decided to go for power, but he's got...
And a blunder by the keeper. No way through. And De Bruyne in a useful-looking position, but will there be an end product? Just the challenge that was required. Out of play for a Manchester City throw-in. Haaland, in with a chance. Can they keep it out? And pure instinct from the keeper.
Well, a top-class reaction from a top-class goalkeeper. Brilliant stuff.
Well, capable of a better clearance than that. Haaland. De Bruyne at the ready. Well, I suspected that might be difficult for the keeper, but I was wrong. Under the full weight of the pressure. Joe Gomez. On to Konate. Gomez now. Well, a good tackle. Plenty of support here. And let's give credit to the defending. Rodri. Oh, what an opportunity. Oh, magical piece of goalkeeping.
Well, he's just pulled off a great save there. Such good reactions. It really is.
Might be a chance to break. Diaz. The fans are shouting, shoot. Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Chance for Liverpool to use width to good effect. Virgil van Dijk. And that brings to an end the first half here at Anfield. You certainly have got to give this man high marks for his work up to this point. And the battle has recommenced here at Anfield. De Bruyne. Nicely timed tackle. And it's offside. That was very close. De Bruyne. Good effort here. And a fine stop. And De Bruyne firing it over. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Well, the post got in the way. Robbed of the ball, Mo Salah.
Well, City and I can't believe they're not leading here, but they're certainly creating one or two chances now.
Well, they're on the ball, and they've just got to forget about that moment of misfortune. Clattered away. De Bruyne. Liverpool have it once again. Trying to open up the defence, and now waiting to pounce. Well, superb technique, just couldn't quite get it to dip enough.
Well, it's a great effort, a really good bit of skill. He's so unlucky there. Well, as you can see, City have dominated possession in the last 15 minutes and created a hatful of chances. But when you're enjoying that amount of possession, you need to make it count.
Yes, it's going to plan, and they might be able to carve out another chance. And Liverpool could get in behind the defence. Breaking at pace. And a poor ball, and easy for the keeper. And finally up a cul-de-sac. Kevin De Bruyne. 30 minutes to go then. Ball back with Liverpool now. Gomez. Well, this won't hurt the Liverpool cause. Corner awarded as they attempt to nudge in front.
Well, they've been frustrated for quite a while now, but these fans have suddenly come to life.
And over comes the corner. Well, couldn't get it past that first defender. Great vision to switch the play. And a Liverpool throw-in forthcoming. Joe Gomez. Really clever pressing. Salah. Through ball from De Bruyne. And the keeper's given it away inexcusably. An important save in the end.
Yeah, just about. It's a good recovery, but the initial mistake was a really poor one by the goalkeeper.
Liverpool have given it away. The fans want to see a shot. Foiling his opponent completely. Gvardiol. Well, unable to hold his run, and that's offside. Trent Alexander-Arnold. It is advantage Liverpool here. And playing it back. And saved by the keeper. Walker. Foden. And he's waiting in the centre, unaccompanied. And the flag has gone up. Not really showing the game know-how that we tend to associate with him.
Well, he's got to have a look around him there. That's a waste of a great opportunity.
Might be a chance here. Still possibilities. And second time around, he scores. But the keeper left to wonder what his defenders were doing. Good run, very much in control of the situation. Sloppy there, Bernardo Silva. Nunez. And he takes on the shot. Determined defending. And the counter-attack is on, options available. Really good build-up, but no end product. And the referee says play on, advantage Liverpool. Oh, nice ball. Struggling to hold on to the ball. They've given it away. Haaland. Well, they're inching ever closer, City. It's almost a victory, but not quite officially so. Stuart, interested to get your thoughts on their performance.
Well, it's been a decent performance from them. They've certainly played the more expansive football and had the better individuals. Can they now just see this through? Not long left.
Real chance. He's blocked it. A corner then. And with time running out, they've got to ask questions. Played over. Well, getting a strong fist on the ball. Well, the referee has instructed the fourth official to put 2 minutes on the board. Oh, he's through here! Will he? And a goal! They lead by 2 now, and that allows them to breathe a bit more easily.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and the movement is so good that they end up with a 2v1 against the goalkeeper, who was completely exposed.
Well, it really is a sparkling day for football at one of the great venues in the world game, the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu in Madrid. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And it could be the case that the title issue will be settled in this particular game. It's Real Madrid facing Manchester City.
Well, I expect them to clinch the title today because they've been the best team so far. They play inventive and fluid football going forward, and they're good defensively. I can only see one outcome, really.
And let's dissect the Real Madrid side. Thibaut Courtois, read well by the keeper. Ruben Dias. De Bruyne. On to Haaland. Trying to open up the defence. Firing it in. The save was a good one. And over comes the corner. Struggling to get it away. Well, they can keep possession of it now. De Bruyne. And quick thinking defensively. Valverde. The ball with Luka Modric. And in with a real chance. And it was there for them to take the lead so early on here.
Well, they've certainly started brightly, and that should have been the opening goal, no doubt about that.
A very good tackle. He's in behind. Surely, he's done it! And that changes the title dynamic considerably.
Well, they're left with a mountain to climb now. We need to see a quick response.
And taking it away. Toni Kroos, full of ideas on the passing front. Bernardo Silva. Delightful pass. Now, will the cross work out for them? There it is! And they're right back in this now.
Well, they certainly needed that. Can they now go and win it?
Rodrigo. And given away. Vinicius Junior. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. Could be threatening. Haaland. Oh, an incredible clearance. I must say, I didn't see that coming. Beautiful pass. Rodrigo. Is it going to be? Oh, magnificent save.
Well, he's just pulled.
Can he put them in front? That deep delivery. Well, when it left the boot, I thought it might have a chance of fooling the keeper, but it didn't. A City free kick forthcoming. Stones. Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Hold on! Can they slot it home? Well, there's an example of how to press high up. And in it goes! We can't say yet for sure, but it could be a title-winning goal.
No wonder they're celebrating. Can they hold their nerve now?
Valverde. Valverde. An alert piece of defending. Rodri. Foden. Good visualisation and execution. Well, the flag has gone up here. Offside it is. And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. Modric. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Counter-attacking chance. Haaland. Foden. Here's De Bruyne. Well, he was dreaming of scoring, but ruled offside.
Well, it all happened very quickly, so I wouldn't criticise him too much. At least he was in there.
Vinicius Junior. A real opening now. Surely now. There is the equaliser, and the title race takes yet another compelling twist.
Well, that puts a spanner in the works. They've got to refocus here.
Stones. Significant acreage for City to run into. Well, the cross was deep, a little too deep. And that is that, half-time here in the Spanish capital. And as the second half commences, both sides can reflect on a first half in which they were so very evenly matched. Excellent defending. Carvajal. The ball with Luka Modric. Real in a good position out wide. A fine reading of the situation. De Bruyne. Incision with the pass from Kevin De Bruyne. And the opportunity goes a-begging. He decided to hit that with power rather than going for placement. Toni Kroos. The ball with Luka Modric. Valverde. Fine work from City to win the ball back. Federico Valverde. And back to Valverde. And Bellingham. Chance here. Great defending. Perhaps an opportunity here for Real Madrid to take the lead. Corner.
Well, just listen to these fans. They're urging their team to score here and take the lead.
That's excellent defending following the cross. Bernardo Silva. Good pressure high up the pitch. Modric unable to hang on to the ball. So a half an hour remaining. And the flag does go up offside. Determined defending. Room to roam for City on the wing. That's a high-quality pass. Well, he was under a bit of stress, but back to the keeper. Eder Militao. Now with Bellingham. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. And the ball with De Bruyne, and he's making progress. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. And the through ball from Modric. And he clears it out of harm's way. Haaland. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. 20 minutes to go. Haaland. Wasteful from City. Haaland. Tremendous reflexes. Thibaut Courtois. Can he deliver it with accuracy? And a good take under duress there.
Well, as you can see, this has been a fairly open contest. Chances at both ends, plenty of good attacking play, and it's been really entertaining.
It's a promising City move. Cross could be useful. Well, nothing comes of it. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Valverde. Defenders need to cover. And played in. Well, it really looked as though that was going to be another goal from him.
Well, a chance for his second there. Probably should have done a bit better there, really.
Any goalkeeper would accept corner kick deliveries like that every day. And I think we've now got to take the time factor into consideration. Remember, they need a win in order to take the title. And a goal! This is why we adore this game. Late drama, and now they're in front. Bernardo Silva. Given away by City. Modric. Wonderfully weighted pass. Erling Haaland. Time is against Manchester City, but... Oh, it's an unbelievable save by Courtois! Well, this might be the opportunity to draw level. And both hands on it, good goalkeeping. A good effective pressure high up the pitch. Rodrigo. Rodrigo. Is with Vinicius Junior. Kroos. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. Well, there we have it, the end of the game. An underwhelming performance today, and one that, at least for now, puts their title celebrations on ice.
Well, I thought they'd clinch the title here, but that just wasn't a good performance today. I still think they'll do it, but they'll need to play much better than this.
Well, he often cuts the figure of a thinking person's footballer, and Stuart, he's thought his way throughout this match.
Well, he looked a top-class player today. Every time he touched the ball, he was a threat, and he worked so hard for the team as well. What a good display that was.
Firing it in. The save was a good one. One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And the hope is they'll be able to move on from here to a promotion match place. What do you anticipate seeing, Stuart?
Well, Derek, a win here, and they will get themselves a promotion match. They just need...
He's in with a chance. Splendid defending. That's effective pressure, high up the pitch. Effective piece of pressing. Fairly easy for the referee to spot that deflection, so now a throw in. Strong play here. Olsen. On to Eriksson. And the ruling is offside here. Just the challenge that was required. Plenty of support here. Huge block. Well, they couldn't quite muster a real threat. Takes it on. Well, after that attempt, gobbled up by the keeper. In possession, Hermann. Trying to open them up. Really good build-up, but no end product. Fabio has it. Excellent vision. He knows he's got to react. And back with Davis. Well, that's one for them to pursue. He cuts it back. And a goal! That will do it! They've been pushing for it, and now they've been rewarded.
Well, here's the replay. He's done really well to get his head up and pick somebody out with that cutback. And once he gets onto it, there's only going to be one outcome. It's a lovely goal.
Dicko. Here's Vance. John. What can he do with it now? Fabio with it. Credit to them for winning back possession. He has teammates around him. Dicko. Making sure nothing came of it. The Foxes moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? But really sticking to their task defensively. Noble. Ryan. Dicko. And danger averted. Well read. Oh, he's lost possession. Well, that one has promise. Oh, a very fine header, but it wouldn't go in for him. Well, they've won themselves a corner and a chance perhaps to add an additional goal for security. Cross could be useful. Attending to his defensive chores. Unable to get himself back on side here.
Well, he was always going to be offside. That was the wrong option.
Not giving him a moment's peace. Dicko. Cáceres with it. Ryan. And the Foxes now in a potentially dangerous position. Well, no way through. Ryan. Oh, he'll take it on. And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? Well, not quite the tantalising free kick he was hoping for. Goalkeeper's ball. Olic. Who can he pick out? Danger still on. Well, nothing comes of it. Cáceres. They've lost it. Vasiliev. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Might really be able to trouble them here. Cuts it back. And saved by the keeper.
Well, the crowd are doing their bit. Can they find the equaliser here?
But he's gone short with it. Oh, good vision. Nice looking move. In it goes! Delighted to be two in front. Things look good for them now. Two 0 here, and the ball is moving again. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. And no more time left. That concludes the first half here at Vicarage Road. So the two teams have switched around, and the second half is underway. A good vision there. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Ryan. And quick thinking defensively. Keeper not concentrating. Well, let's see about the cross. Well, he opted for power from close range. He might be regretting that now. Well, the pass not finding its target. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. Now, can he get on the end of this one? Well, now in a dangerous position. And really going for power, but the opportunity's been squandered.
But I'm not sure going for power was the right option. I think that should have been placed into the corner.
Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Oh, just mistimed his run and the flag going up. Well, since they have the ball, the referee playing advantage here. Well, the advantage didn't come to very much, hence the award of a free kick by the referee. Well read to win possession back. Clean challenge. Given away again. Well, possession ceded. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. And simple for Vasiliev. Dicko. Well, this is better, but they need to make the pressure count now. Might be a chance to break. That's a good-looking ball. And an effective clearance. Strength and control, a big part of his game. Well, that's common sense refereeing to play advantage. On the ball, Vieira. And back now with Zhu. Wasteful from the Foxes. And teammates around him. Delightful pass. Oh, that's a fine ball. In the vicinity. And he's hit it with authority! Well, giving it a go in a bid to haul them back into this one.
Well, they're knocking at the door here, but they need to score soon.
This might work out nicely for the Foxes. Crossing possibilities. And the cross smuggled away. Makes the move to the inside. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. A goal as they cut into their advantage. Still plenty of life in this match. Back in action then. The Foxes have reduced the deficit and maybe they can level it now. Fabio with it. Oh, big opportunity. Full marks to the keeper.
Well, what a reaction from the goalkeeper. Such a good save in the end.
It's a short one. Really good build-up, but no end product. And a good-looking pass. Could be! Oh, good save. Time is not on their side. This corner could help their prospects as they look for an equaliser. They favoured a short one here. Played into the centre. Doing well to win it back. What can they do from here? And fine goalkeeping. And played short. Vital intervention. Gets in the way once more. Olic. And the Foxes have it back. Ryan. Magnificent defending. Well, this game ebbing away and the visitors on course to eke out a narrow victory. Stuart, your thoughts? Can he put it away? If they can score again from this corner, it probably would be the end of the story. Elects to go short. Olsen. No, high quality defending. It's got to be! Well, they've got to hope that won't come back to haunt them. A golden opportunity squandered.
Well, that should have sealed the victory. It's a real waste, I have to say.
Ryan. And danger averted. Well read. Zhu. Olic. Real chance. Oh, it's in! And that might be the goal that clinches it for them. No looking back now, surely.
Well, let's take another look, and I'm not sure what the keeper was thinking there. Just look at his position. He made it far...
And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, Derek, they were dominant in most aspects of the game, particularly in that midfield area, and they also looked threatening in the top third of the pitch. It's a really good result for them.